Hey Sydney, greetings from Cleveland, Ohio. How you doing? In case you don't know me, Mike Samulak. Been enjoying the church life there and visits. Here, broadcasting from Cleveland, Lakewood Park actually, right by the lake, Great Lake Erie. All my kids are here enjoying some fun, so I figure I'd let you guys see what's going on here. My baby Evan, big Josh running after him. So, oh, there's Jonathan. He's got to say hi. So, you guys are going over prayer. Great. Prayer is essential to the Christian life and something we need to do every day. You know, there's a verse for that. 1 Thessalonians 5, chapter 5. Unceasingly pray. Unceasingly pray. You know how you do something like that? The Bible in Jeremiah likens it to breathing. Hide not your ear at my breathing, at my cry. Since it's something we need to do as Christians every day, and Matthew chapter 6 says, not like the nations. Pray not like the nations, empty, vain babbling, but in spirit. You know, that's probably the key. In spirit. By the Spirit. Filled with Spirit. In all means, by all means of prayer and petition. So what does that mean? That means you can pray for anything and you can pray any way in spirit, filled with Spirit. So you can pray requests in terms of Philippians, the verses you guys have been going with, by all means, right? Prayer and petitions, let your requests be made known to God. Or you can pray by calling on the Lord's name. So good just to breathe the Lord's name. Jesus. Lord Jesus. You can sing in psalm with your hearts to the Lord. Actually, singing is a type of prayer as well. So lots of different ways, you know, you can pray. If it's all things, let it be known to God. You know, you can pray about your family. You can pray about your homework. You can pray about your friend. You can pray about your socks. You know, you got a hole in your sock and it's annoying. Just go ahead and pray that out to the Lord. If you got something going on in your life that's a little more serious, like with your parents, pray that out to the Lord. Let it be known. Let it be known. Requests, prayer requests, that's probably something that we think about the most, you know, from other people, petitions and things. And Hannah asked me to give a request. My mom has been fighting cancer this last year. And I would ask you pray for that. Pray for that for my family, that she would recover well in a good way. You know, we want her around for a few more years at least. See all these beautiful grandkids growing up. If you would do that for me, I would appreciate it. A little bit more, I guess, about me, how you need to know that. Okay, so I got 5 kids. I've been here serving the Lord for about 20 years now. Some of the ones I started serving with, now they're married and have children. Been here in Cleveland now for 19 years. Bachelor's degree in education. My master's degree in reading curriculum, as well as the Bible training for a couple years out in California. My kid goes to Hawken now, high school. That's the oldest. The youngest is 2. He's a baby. 4 boys, 1 girl. And I think that's about it. I think the last thing I'll mention about prayer, because we think about all these other things, right? Requests and considerations and taking petitions from others. But relationship-wise, because it is in spirit and God is spirit, and those who worship Him must worship in spirit, it really fosters your relationship with the Lord. So think about prayer ultimately as communication with our God. You and Him. Having that relationship, fostering that relationship. One of the greatest, grandest ways is through prayer. You're touching Him. You're communicating with Him. You're in fellowship with Him. In spirit, your spirit, the God who we know as the Spirit today. Maybe just kind of consider that. Just like you talk to your friend, you talk to God. And just like the more you talk to your friend and get to know your friend, the more you would talk and get to know God. Prayer is the ultimate catalyst for that personal, intimate relationship that you could have with him. If you don't talk to a friend at school, what happens? Not much. How much that relationship would grow and develop, it's up to you. Utilize prayer in that way. I think above all else, to realize it's our number one way of communicating and having that relationship, that personal relationship with him. Okay, that's it. That was my last thing to say. I had basically those three things. So God is spirit. We touch him in spirit. Our prayers can be about anything in any way. That's number one, but it's got to be in spirit. That's number two. And then recognize how important it is in terms of our relationship, cultivating and having that relationship with him. Thank you for your time. I hope I've helped you a little bit. I'll put the verse references in the comments and the section here that I mentioned. Sorry, it's just kind of off the top of my head at the park here. I'm with my family. Please forgive me. Got to get this done for you. Got to get this done for them as well. Signing off. Enjoy your time looking at prayer. But I hope you recognize it's not just something to learn about. You know, most importantly, it's something to do. That's why I gave you the verse about breathing, because I feel like that encapsulates that focus in spirit, and as often as you can, make prayer part of your life and exercise. A healthy Christian is one that is praying all the time. Hope that helps. Take up the challenge. Consider the verses. I'm sure you guys are going to get into a lot of good things. All right. You're in my heart. You're in my prayers. Till later, Sydney from Cleveland. I'm out.